It is the 3rd of August, 2021. Welcome to the Christian History Almanac, brought to you by 1517 at 1517.org. I'm Dan Van Voris. So it was on this, the 3rd of August in 1964, that America and the church lost one of their most unique Christian literary talents. At only 39 years old, Flannery O'Connor, a woman who had taken the literary establishment by storm with her grim tales of faith, doubt, and death in the American South, had succumbed to lupus. Her story is short but remarkable, so let's break it down and then look at two of her stories that might illuminate her writing and faith for us. She was born in 1925 in Savannah, Georgia, the only child to two devout Catholic parents. The family moved to Milledgeville, Georgia, when she was 13 to a rural farm on account of her father having lupus. The same disease that would kill him would kill her. Flannery would graduate from the Georgia State College for Women in 1945 and then headed to the University of Iowa to study journalism. But there she was frustrated with her lack of fit with that discipline and was invited to join the famed University of Iowa Writers' Workshop. Her first novel, called Wise Blood, was published in 1952. It's a compilation of some of her earlier stories with a common through line. The novel was praised by Marilyn Robinson as, quote, a tale in which pathos tips into pathology and violence, answered by a penance of self-mutilation and suffering. Yet the prose is absolutely brilliant, sentence by sentence, simile by simile, and so relentlessly inventive, it feels comic. O'Connor would write one more novel, The Violent Bear It Away, and two collections of short stories. The first, A Good Man is Hard to Find, and the second, called Everything That Rises Must Converge. Now, my favorite story is the very enigmatic, eponymous tale from her first collection of short stories, A Good Man is Hard to Find. In that short story, we come across a vain old grandmother who inadvertently causes a car crash on a family vacation. Now, a spoiler alert, they come across an escaped convict, and he ends up murdering the entire family there in the road, finally killing the grandmother. And that's the end of the story. But read it. It ends with a brilliant epiphany about who she is, the vanity of cheap belief, something that O'Connor would write a lot about, and the hammer of the law. Let me share just one more of my favorite anecdotes from a short story. In the story Greenleaf, O'Connor paints the picture of a vapid cultural Christianity in the character of one Mrs. May. Mrs. May comes across a woman praying fervently, repeating out loud the lines, Jesus, 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 and we read, Mrs. May winced. She thought the word Jesus should be kept inside the church building like other words inside the bedroom. She was a good Christian woman with a large respect for religion, though she did not, of course, believe that any of it was true. O'Connor's own faith abhorred the hypocrisy that she saw in other people, but still saw herself as imperfect and desperately in need of Christ and his church. Born in 1925, Flannery O'Connor died on this, the 3rd of August in 1964. She was 39 years old. The last word for today comes from Miss O'Connor. We read, what people don't realize is how much religion costs. They think faith is a big electric blanket when, of course, it is the cross. It is much harder to believe than not to believe. If you feel you can't believe, you must at least do this. Keep an open mind. Keep it open toward faith. Keep wanting it. Keep asking for it. And leave the rest to God. That a good word from Flannery O'Connor. This has been the Christian History Almanac for the 3rd of August, 2021, brought to you by 1517 at 1517.org. This show is produced by a man whose favorite O'Connors include Flannery, Sandra Day, and Sinead. He is Christopher Gillespie. The show is written and read by Dan Van Voris. You can catch us here every day. And remember that the rumors of grace, forgiveness, and the redemption of all things are true. Everything is going to be okay.